Lynchy, job done on Saturday down in North there. We came away with a 9-5 victory.
Yeah, job done. Yeah, it wasn't our best effort of the season, but we did what we needed to do. I thought offensively we were very good. I thought we looked like we could score almost every shift of the game, but every time we got 2 or 3 goals up, we just seemed to switch off defensively a little bit. We didn't really take care of the defensive side of the puck as well as we could have, and we kept giving them easy goals. But like I say, it was a game. It was a good 2 points. It was always in our own hands, and we're glad we got out there with a 9-5.
And it was, as you say, we did the possession. We had plenty of possession. And their goalie, he was really hot as well. But it did seem that times, was it just when you were getting ahead that you felt we were just switching off and conceding goals?
Yeah, probably. I think when you get in situations like that where you know you're scoring and scoring quite freely, that it's quite easy to switch off defensively and forget about what you're meant to be doing when you don't have the puck, which unfortunately we did 3 or 4 times. But no harm done. We speak about these games a lot, and it's, don't get me wrong, North Ayr have come a long way in the last sort of year or so, but it's still a game that on paper we know we're likely to win. And I think we just switch off a little bit at times, which isn't what you want to see. But like I say, not the end of the world.
It was good to see obviously a number of guys getting on the score sheet. Joe picked up a couple of goals. Rory, he got his second goal in 2 games, and then obviously Arms popped up with a hat-trick. But that's great to see, isn't it, that everybody's contributing.
Yeah, it is good to see. All 3 lines were, like I say, we looked like we could score every time we went down their end of the ice. We really were looking good offensively on Saturday night. Good to see the goals getting spread around rather than just having 1 or 2 guys score them. Yeah, sets us up in good stead for this weekend.
We'll just lead on there to this weekend. We head up to Aberdeen to face the Lynx. They're probably the form team at the moment. I think they've won their last 5 games. This is a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's too early to call it a title decider. There's other teams involved in a potential title race as well, but we understand the importance of the Saturday's game. We've had 2 great games up there with them last year. One game we kind of dominated and came away with, I think, a 5-2 or 5-3 win. Can't remember exactly. And then obviously we came within inches the second time we were there on the last weekend of the season. So yeah, they are a good team. So are we. Bring it on. This is going to be an exciting game of hockey this Saturday.
And as you say, we won up there once last season. And it'll probably, they'll probably be still kind of in the back of the guys' minds. We did lose the league up there in the last weekend of the season, and that'll be something we'll be wanting to obviously rectify.
Yeah, I'm sure that's still in everybody's mind. But like I say, last year's history now. Let's not worry too much about what happened in the past. Let's worry about what's going to happen this weekend.
And it's these games when we go to Aberdeen, we're obviously down in North Ayr last week. The away games. Do you feel that's when the team kind of gels and bonds and comes together when you're on these bus trips? Was that when you were playing? Was that the sort of thing that you enjoyed?
Yeah, obviously when I played, we travelled a little bit further than what we do now. We were in Guildford and Slough and Brighton and places like that. But yeah, you get the guys on the bus together. They have a lot of fun. We play some cards on the way down. They have a few beers on the way back. Brings everybody together. Yeah, so we've had a sort of run of away games lately, so everyone's getting the opportunity to spend a bit of time together and have some fun.
And it'll probably, I'd imagine, most certainly be a sellout out there this Saturday. Obviously, we hope there'll be a good bunch of the Caps fans going up, and that'll be encouraging if they look up and see a lot of them there, won't it?
Yeah, the last couple of times we've been up there, we had a good travelling support, and hopefully we'll see that again. I know tickets can be a little bit difficult to come by in Aberdeen sometimes, but I'm sure our fans will find a way. And I'm sure they'll be just as loud as they usually are.
And we'll just end again, Lynch, on the Tash. How's it been going?
It's getting a little bit tiresome now, I'm not going to lie to you.
We're only halfway there?
We're only halfway there, yeah. I keep forgetting I've got it until I get reminded about it every 10 minutes of the day. So, yeah, it's, like I say, a bit of fun, but end of November can't come quick enough now.
No bother. Well, all the best for Saturday, Lynch, and we'll catch up next week.
Okay, cheers, Mark.
Aaron, 2 points at the weekend, a place that's not ever easy to go, but we went and we got the job done, didn't we?
Yeah. No, it's a tough place to play, especially with we've got a lot of speed and a lot of good young players, so it's never like a gimme going there. So I think the result reflected that.
And what was your take on the game? I felt we started strong. We had a good first period. We had plenty of possession. But as the game went on, we scored a few, but we're also giving away a few, weren't we?
Yeah, I mean, we conceded like way too many penalties. Like there's an unnecessary amount of penalties for sure. Like when we're playing 5-on-5, we're like pretty much like fine, but when you're taking that many penalties, you're going to concede that many goals. But all in all, like 5-on-5, I thought there's no issues really. Just needed to not 5-on-5, and then we were being fine.
And you were able to grab 4 points in the game, 3 goals and an assist. Personally, how are you feeling? How are you feeling the season's went for you so far?
It's been fine, I guess. Like, it's not easy scoring like goals in this league, and they kind of comes and goes like spells of getting points, not getting so. It's all fine. Like as long as we're winning games, then don't really care. To be honest, we just want to win trophies, and that's pretty much everyone's mindset.
So we've mentioned it before. I spoke to Lynch about it before. It's great that we've got so much depth this season, and all 3 lines have been scoring, which is obviously very positive, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got like the line of like Joe Zander, Rory as well, like being like you'd class third line, but it's not really a third line, and to have them flying about and putting up points pretty much every game, like there's not many teams in the league that have got a third line that can score just as much as the first 2 lines. Like to have nine forwards that can put the puck in the net is like a huge advantage, and that's something that we always like consider when we play other teams, is that we've got a pretty good depth of talent in our squad, and I think it's just a case of using that and making sure that we use it in the right ways. But yeah, no, it's been good so far, and should be good going forward.
And this Saturday, it'll see our biggest test of the season so far when we travel up to Aberdeen. I'm sure the boys, they'll probably still have a wee bit of a bad taste in their mouth for what happened in the final weekend. We lost the league up there, so we want to rectify that, won't we?
Yeah, I mean, like we've won games up there before. Like we've won games like played really well and won quite comfortably before, and so we're not like worried about playing them in Aberdeen any more than we would be playing any other team. Like any other team, every team can win any given day, like 100%. So we just need to do what we've been doing and stay out the box, and I'm pretty confident that we can get a result and sort of rectify the end of last season anyway.
And as you just said there, what is it we do need to do to be successful up there on Saturday? Is it just, you think, stay out of the box and 5-on-5 hockey? We can compete with obviously those teams.
Like, yeah, I mean, I've not seen us. There's been like you can't play perfectly all the time, but like for the most part, when we're playing 5-on-5, I think we can outperform any team in this league. So it's purely just staying disciplined, which is like not our strongest point, to be honest. So as long as we stay 5-on-5, and then I say that now, maybe we play 5-on-5 and we get it doesn't work out, but from the start of the season so far, our even strength play has been pretty good. So as long as we do that and capitalize on the chances that we get up there, then yeah, I don't see why we can't get a good result.
And these are the places we need to go and pick up wins if we are going to be successful this season, isn't it?
Yeah. Like every away game has got like a bit of emphasis on it, because I think for us, like, we get such a boost playing at home, so to be able to get results away from home as well, especially on those like double point Dundee games as well, those types of games, those are like what win and lose you a season. So it should be a good game, it should be a pretty tight game, and we should hopefully win. Hopefully, yeah.
Well, Aaron, all the best for Saturday, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Sweet, all good.